Your YouTube channel again. This is Isa of Dating Tips for Success. So for today, we will talk about 28 things a wife should do to make her husband happy. So number one is make sex a need. Make sure that you are giving the sexual satisfaction to your man, and you are doing the great things to make him feel that you still love him, in especially being submissive to him in sex. Two is make your home a safe house. Make sure that there is no fighting inside the house, and um, the house is their safe haven wherein they can relax and think and have fun. Three is regard your man's needs. You always have to um, appreciate and acknowledge what your man need. It might be sex, it might be quality time, it might be a massage or so on. So make sure that you know those things so that you can give it to him. Four is let your man lead. This is really important that the husband um is the head of the family. He does all of the decisions and so on. Five is kiss each day for 5 to 30 seconds. So it is really important to kiss your husband whenever he leaves home or whenever you leave home, and vice versa. Six is deal with your appearance. You also have to be appealing. You always have to look gorgeous. You always have to look sexy, so that your partner will still care about you. Seven is bring back night out. So as much as possible, you still need to do things that you did or that you were doing before you have children, before you got married, so that the thrill and the excitement will last. Eight is smile. This is very important that you always smile to your partner, and you always show that you are happy with the life that he is giving you. Nine is talk compassionate. So you always have to be compassionate and willing in in talking with your partner, and with having conversations with him, even though if it's just small talks, or even though if it's a serious talk. 10 is jump on the equivalent child rearing page. So your children realize they can partition and prevail. However, don't let the children choose. Okay. 11 is disclose to him how magnificent he is. So tell your husband compliments like he looks good, he is so handsome. You acknowledge and appreciate the things that he did for the family. 12 is be sentimental. So you always have to be sentimental with the things that he give you, with the memories that you guys have, and so on. 13 is flavor up your sexual consistence. So you always have to try new things in sex, so there it will not be boring. 14 is set a night out on the town. So go ahead and have a pizza or have a dinner date outside. 15 is send instant messages for the duration of the day. So even though it's just have you eaten lunch, or how are you doing, something like that, because it shows that you care about your partner, and you're worried about him. 16 is get some new attractive ensembles. So um whenever you are going out with your husband, try to still look good and look fresh, even though you need to dress you need to wear clothes that are above the knee, if you need to use a stiletto and so on, just for you to look sexy and look attractive. 17 is have an alluring and certain frame of mind. So you always have to radiate happiness in the family. So you always have to be the positive thinker of the family. 18 is exercise. This is really a very important, not only to have an attractive body, but also to have a very healthy body, so that you can keep up with taking care of the kids, taking care of the house, taking care of your husband, and so on. 19 is go to shows together. So go ahead and see movies, go to events, concerts. 20 is take an unconstrained execution. So Pack up the vehicle while husband is away from home and drive to an area you both been needing to visit for a short time. So make a playlist, drive the car, um, leave the children with your parents or with your relatives, or hire a babysitter that can stay with them for the weekend and so on. 21 is remain up throughout the night for a motion picture long distance race. So as much as possible, especially during the weekends or Friday nights, have a family bonding wherein you just need to even if it's just a movie marathon and so on. 22 is go outdoors, go ahead and do camping, biking, swimming. 23 is go out, so it is very important that you also go out of the house, like even though you're just going to the mall or having lunch outside. 24 is acquaint him with something new, so offer your discoveries, like for example you discover a new activity that you haven't tried before, so spice things up, make things interesting. 25 is casing an image of two, so yeah, you have to have a portrait of the both of you inside the house, showing how you loved each other before and up until now. 26 is make him a handcraft blessing, so you can um, do back rubs, massages, so on. 27 is make his preferred supper or sweet, so you always have to do things like uh, you cook breakfast, you cook pack lunch, you cook dinner, and so on. 28 is give him something from nature, so even though it's just a stone looking like a heart or a seashell, something that will remind him that you didn't buy it, however you still remember him and you still give it to him. Okay, so how can I be a better wife? One is consistently irregular demonstration of generosity at your partner, so you always have to be generous at your partner, you always have to be willing to do things for him. Two is discussion straightforwardly about your account, so you always have to be open with the issues, with the problems, even though it's a family matter or a financial matter, you have to be honest with your partner and have to be straightforward. Three is attempt to discover progressively about your significant other, so um, discover new things about him. Four is attempt some innovative, inventive approaches to tell your better half the amount you love him. So even though it's just a love note, a little love note in a sticky note. So five is plan some good times. So even you have to go on a bowling and so on. Six is make note of your television watching propensity. So download his favorite TV show or his favorite movie and let him watch it. Seven is run down five things you're generally energetic. So list down activities that you can do together. Eight is trust in certain friends. So nine is be intentional about being certain. So you always have to be certain and honest with what you say. 10 is have a go at guiding. So yeah. How to make my husband happy in bed. One is change positions for various excitement. So if he's always on the top, then go ahead, flip it up and be on the top. Two is put your advantages higher. So um if you put your major advantages over his shoulders, like for example your breast and so on, so it will be um yeah. Three is get over your better half and ease the heat off. Four is crush him. So five is crush his gonads. Six is have a fast in and out. Seven, enjoy it decent and moderate reprieved and so on. Okay, so again, this is Isa for dating tips for success, and we hope to see you in our next video. Goodbye.